Good evening, good evening, good evening. I just thought I'd get on here and see if anybody's out here tonight. Uh, Good evening, good evening, good evening. Uh, I'll go live and see if anybody's out here tonight. If anybody wants to come up, there's a link. Let's see who all's out here. Yeah, if anybody.
This is beyond hope. We're off the issue of selling. It's our full day now. We got a contact online that said we should go to this place called Northern Heights. It's right on the main street, so hopefully we can get some foot traffic, some car traffic, people interested. After the flowers, the jalapenos, the serranos. Now that we got a full day, I think we should go with a full arsenal.
Hello, Andrew. How's Andrew doing? Jump on up here and join me, Andrew. And yes, I am tired. Can't seem to keep awake. Fighting sleep.
Today we're making our chicken parm meatball sliders, a loaded grilled cheese, and a pesto pizza that's really chili.
Welcome to come on up if you want to.
It's day 2. We need to find a new location. We're looking at breweries, but it's pretty early for that. So we found a bakery that's really close to a brewery. That way we can stay there all day. So we got short.
Anybody else out there, welcome to come on up. There's the link.
Okay. We're going to make our shrimp etouffee tots, chili cheese tots, sweet potato tots, and apple tots. So once we get all these bad boys peeled, then we'll be on our way. Well, I'm just gonna get these potatoes peeled. I got the water going, so I can get these boiled. That's fine. I'm gonna start immediately caramelizing my onions. So on our menu today, we have the chicken pot pie ball. We also have our smoked sweet potato croquette ball. And then we have our churro ball. Sorry, we have liquid smoke on here that gives such a great flavor to the chicken. Anybody from the South knows if it ain't got seasoning, we ain't gonna eat it.
So many people showed up at the location yesterday. We think it's going to be perfect again. I'm sure we have so much prep to do. We're going to stick with our bacon mac and cheese and plain mac and cheese, and then we're going to add our 50-50 sliders. Okay, we're going to start throwing the bacon in here. We'll just mix it all up. Emily, and we'll change up the mac and cheese.
Today, we went ahead and expanded our menu, and we're going to do the pozole with the Mexico red chili and pork. Green chili stew with a quesadilla, with carrots, celery, onions, potatoes, and Mexico
I don't know
red
what's
chili.
going on at y'all's house, but people have already started cutting grass around here. I'm about ready to start myself.
In the generator.
The season has begun.
We are ready, ladies and gentlemen. We did not get a chance to sell last night, so we're a little bit behind the other team. Hello. What can I get for you, baby? We have Black Duck in a really, really secure location. Ladies, first order. I just feel like we have a really good thing going. home, so I'm excited already. Order for Elliot? Thank you so much, Elliot. Enjoy. Alright, get hot going on. Okay, we got another customer coming in. Alright. We don't even have the tots ready, they're asking. We aren't finished prepping yet, but I don't want to lose any customers. Yeah, I can go ahead and take a look.
Oh, I can't stop yawning.
Well, how many? 2? On the big potato? Okay. Turn it into the big one? Yeah. You kind of hope the food's gonna come out soon because it's really cold out here. Julia, girl, we're waiting on this apple tots we should have now soon. Wait, I have peppers and onions going now with the cuisine. They're gonna start caramelizing. Today, we're gonna go from 1 menu item to 2 menu items. And here we've got some coconut sugar, we got some cumin, some cinnamon. So on the menu today is our Hawaiian French toast and our breakfast reindeer poutine.
Sounds good.
Get done.
Damn.
Hello.
We're open.
I love reindeer poutine. Reindeer poutine? Okay. So 100 something, 1 more poutine. Here we go. 2 poutine. Awesome.
I can't quite tell what the sauce is. Some green chilies, I think, on it. Onions.
Hello.
Everything like this.
So we got 2 killing beans on the floor?
Yeah.
Good. Ah, dude, Alaska. Woo-hoo! Not bad, but I bring that chickens. She was calling him back, and I'm depending him out. It's pretty good. It reminds me of my grandma's. Yeah, actually. Yeah. Hey, girl. 1 chicken hot dog. Okay, 1 chicken parm.
We have a long line of customers, and I was thinking, how in the world are we gonna pull this off?
I think there's gonna be coming on. We already made them. 2 chicken parm, you want? Okay. Alright, enjoy. Ow, I just cut myself. Oh. Okay.
Oh my God.
God, it's everywhere. Okay.
I am super, super stressed because Jocelyn is over here injured.
What?
We already had a rough day yesterday, and now today, again, we're already are thrown a few more major, major challenges.
Oh.
Damn. Everybody welcome to come up, shoot the breeze. As long as you got a working mic and a camera on you. You're over 18, come on up. Hey, Jim. How's Jim doing? Come on up, man. Link's right up there. Yeah, me too, Jim. I ain't done nothing today, but I am wore out. Tired of doing nothing today. All I can do is yawn.
Yeah, like slice my thumb. So my first concern is for Jocelyn. Oh, that's so gross.
Poor Ellie is in the kitchen, literally by herself.
Oh, one thing, who's waiting on the bread? Give me nice.
So I'm running back and forth between the truck and the outside taking orders.
Okay, so one chicken taco and one grilled cheese.
Come on up, Jim.
Already told us that we have to pick up the pace.
You and Andrew both.
Alright, there you are. Enjoy. This is just one more
I
thing.
know y'all more than welcome.
She goes up. Maybe like 1.5. You know, a lot more people than we
I don't know what I'm gonna do about y'all being underage though.
What is your bag with chili cheese? You don't actually check on that?
I hate that the customers have to wait 40 minutes to an hour for an order of tater tots.
Thanks for bearing with us. Seeing a few people asking me again, is it ready? I've been waiting, talking about leaving.
Well, they want to check, let's get their orders out.
Madison,
I'm gonna try the tater tots. We'll wait about an hour. It's worth the wait. I would go back again.
Ain't no particular subject to talk about, just whatever you wanna talk about.
alright, what can I get for you?
And just keep it clean.
Oh my gosh, we have so many customers outside.
So 4 50/50 sliders, and then I think you said.
Please do not use the F word.
Whoa.
Courage.
It's just burning from under there. The grill goes up in the. I start to panic. Put it up. And nothing's happening. Fire can't be contained.
This cannot be happening right now.
Who is that? MG, how you doing?
And
Welcome.
oh my God, that was horrible.
We got somebody coming up.
Is, you know, watching my kids come out of this.
Spread us out so you can see me better.
What is it?
Ooh.
Welcome, Jim.
Yeah.
Sound like your scanner getting it back there.
See what?
Sound like your scanner's getting it back there.
Yeah, that's the scanner from the barn. I'm not in the barn. I'm in my office, but I got the camera pointing down there. I had an animal come in my barn last night, so I've been watching it to see if what animal's been going in there.
Oh, okay.
So far, I haven't seen nothing. Haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah.
So,
What you been doing today, Jim?
very little.
Yeah, that's the way I am. Very little. Went to spend a little money, but nothing. Didn't do no kind of work or nothing.
Well, I worked yesterday. I put that the green guard installed yesterday.
Yeah. How's it working?
I did made a video. I really won't know until mowing season starts.
Oh yeah, you ain't tried it out yet.
Can't try it out, and grass ain't grown yet.
Would you believe they already started cutting here?
Yeah, well, Matt said that he was cutting today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
They already started cutting here. All these there's 7 crews. 7 different crews around here that cut.
Yeah.
And they all fired up. That's all you've been seeing running up down the street all week.
Yep.
Slinging that grass.
I see Andrew's in here and Matt MG.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, welcome to come up if you want to. There's Matt. Hey, welcome, Matt. Come on up, Matt.
Well, this box here is going to Matt's house.
Well, all right.
See this here? It says this side up.
Matt MG said he was ready to start cutting too.
Yeah, well, we haven't got that far yet.
Well, I went and looked at me a lawnmower today. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and buy one this year or
Yeah.
try to tough it out till next year. Went and looked at me a bad boy.
I don't start cutting grass until April 1. But things are drying out. If we don't get no more damn snow, you never know. Might start early.
Yeah, we might get another little snow here. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're talking about 70-degree temperatures next week here.
Yeah, no, we're talking in the 60s for a short time.
Yeah.
Everybody area is more, always different than the other person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people start early. Some people start a little bit later than in April. It's hard to tell about the weather.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Yep.
Going up further north than you, they start in May.
Yep.
Especially up around the Michigan area, they start in May.
Yeah.
Takes them that long to thaw out.
Well, we're thawed out and everything, and the ground is drying up. But it's also been in the upper 30s, too.
Yeah.
So it's not going to dry that fast. I mean, right now we are 19 degrees right now.
We are at, let's see, what are we at right now? Let me see. I think we're still in the 40s.
Yeah, we're not.
I think that ain't where I want to go.
Yeah. But my green guard's on. I made a video yesterday. 4 different segments. I got interrupted a few times, and I took some breaks in that, so no big deal. I spliced them all together and everything with my nice app on my phone, and it turned out to be a nice video.
That's
Unfortunately, it's about 58 minutes long, but you get the point. And when I install something on my mowers, I take my time to get it done right.
That's the best way to do it.
I try. I don't rush it and say, well, it took me 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or half an hour. 45 minutes was the latest that I seen. Yeah, 44.
I think that's the low tonight it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But man, we've had some pretty sunshiny days.
Yep.
It got warm enough today. Me and the wife just opened up the front and the back door and let the wind blow through the house.
There you go.
Turn the heat off. Doesn't matter natural by the air conditioning.
Yeah. Oh, I have no idea if you heard or not, but I'm having a giveaway. A 3M Work Tunes headset. $5 or more donation. We're going to have the draw on April 1 of this year. This is AM/FM radio. It's got Bluetooth, so you can hook your cell phone up to it. You can talk to people on it. All this good stuff. You can look this up online or whatever. It gives you all the information.
All right.
It's a nice headset. It's brand new, never used. I bought 3 of these things, and I don't need this one, so it's up for grabs.
I'll pass it along to my son. He might want me
See,
to throw in a bid on it.
brand new, never taken out of the pack, still in there.
Yeah.
Never touched. So there you go. Anybody wants some information? Come over to my channel. I'll give you all the information you want. But you can get information on YouTube, of course. Just punch up 3M's Work Tunes, Bluetooth. Got all the information there. But it's AM/FM radio, Bluetooth capability. It's a nice set. I got 2 of them. Matt has 1. And I have talked to him on it before. So that's a giveaway I've been trying to do.
I had something similar to that, and it was great.
Right. But I do have a video on it, so go over to Jim's Landscape LLC #1 and look for that there, and it's there. I got the bridge set up, got my Commodore uniform on, telling you all about it.
Hey, continue telling them about it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get me a cigarette.
Oh, you're gonna light a cigarette, boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I heard that before. Oh, yeah, that's a nice headset. Nice and comfortable. It fits my big head. It should fit anybody else's head. It's got a lot of room in it. And batteries last, it all depends how often that you use it. But the batteries have lasted me at least a week. And it takes 2 AA batteries. Now, they do sell a rechargeable pack. But, man, it is really expensive. I mean, Amazon does have them. They're like $70 for the battery pack. And it's like, holy crap, that's expensive. But all you got to do, because there is a charge port on that, you just get a cord, plug it in, and go to town. So we have 4 people interested in the headset so far. Really like to have 10 people involved in this.
If I would use them myself, I would.
Yeah.
But I won't never use them myself.
Right. Only $5 for shipping purposes. That's it.
But I am going to talk to my son and see if he'll be interested.
Yeah.
Because he likes stuff like that.
Yeah, and I'm asking everybody to use the PayPal account because YouTube is taking 40%, and PayPal only takes 5%.
Well, if my son's interested, I'll figure out some way to get your address, and I'll mail direct.
Yeah. I had that done already by one person.
That's the way I'd rather do it.
Yeah. So how you been? You still working at the general store? Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
I got I guess 24 hours in last week. I don't want to get no more than that.
Yeah.
They got enough people up there to handle it without me working more than that. They don't need me all that bad.
There you go.
Matt, if you want to come up, right there's the link. You're more than welcome to. Matt, MG, you too. Andrew. Any of
I'm
y'all want to
surprised.
come up? More than welcome to.
I'm surprised Andrew's not up here because he was asking over in Jim's friends if anybody was live or I'm live.
Well, I just went live just a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
I didn't see nobody live, so I said, shoot. I'll throw one up there and see if anybody come up and shoot the bull for a while.
Oh, we're good at that.
Oh, yeah. I don't care what we talk about as long as we talk.
Mm. Well, I shared you out. I'm putting the links in there. Everybody's over there saying, you got a link? You got a link? Well, Andrew never put a link in. I don't know why. But I did.
Well, I think this is the third or fourth time I've put it up.
Yeah. So we'll see if anybody else pops over. I shared it out and put the link in Matt's and my things over at IG.
Well, thank you, Jim.
No problem. That's
Thank
what
you.
we're here for, to help each other, right?
Absolutely.
We're
That's
all in this together. We need each other, everybody's help. We don't need to be pissed off at each other anymore. Let's help each other.
That's
That's
the
what
only
I'm
way to go. The only way to go. Help your fellow, yeah, I can't even pronounce that word. Fellow man.
Yeah, I know it's a big tongue-tied word, huh?
Hey, Randy. Welcome.
Randy,
Come on up, man.
bring it in, man.
Come on up, Randy.
Well, since you had to leave for a few minutes, I'll be right back.
All right. Now Jim's gonna run off. Now I got somebody needs to come up so I can shoot the bull at him. Oh, I'll talk somebody into coming up. Who was it? Oh, two more. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Ooh, wait a minute. I'll be where at we. Where'd he go? Let's see. Well, dang, I can't. Welcome, Randy. Welcome, Robert. Well, I'll come up.
What's up, Ricky?
How's it going, Randy?
Okay, Ricky.
I'm doing good. How about you, Randy?
You hear me?
Randy, I can hear you, but you're cutting out, bud.
You hear me?
You're cutting out a lot. Welcome, Robert.
Yep.
What did I do? Cut you off a while ago, or did you cut yourself off?
Yeah, I cut myself off. I'm trying to put another avatar up on my other Instagram. Yeah. I went to a lawnmower shop the other day and I was looking at that big old Gravely they got for sale. That damn boy, if I had the money.
Yeah, I went today.
No, you let the heifer up here? Oh, man.
Yeah,
Man,
what?
I can't go anywhere and this guy shows up.
Hey. Yeah.
What?
I went today, Robert, and looked at me, a bad boy.
Damn.
Robert is a bad boy.
Right.
Trying to
Randy's trying to come back up.
Randy's trying to materialize.
We hear you in there, Randy.
Yeah,
Thank you.
He's having internet. He's having connection problems.
Yep. It's starting to sound like Yoda.
Yeah, you sound like yoga there, Randy.
Yeah.
Or Robert
Right.
getting out of bed.
Yeah, whatever.
That damn sapsucker called me early in the morning, woke me out of my sleep. Sapsucker.
What? You was all hey,
I was in bed, man. I was sawing logs.
yeah, well,
And you called and I'm like, what the heck are you doing?
well, if I can get up early, you can get up early. So,
Now wait a minute. That's what I tell Matt down there when I call him early in the morning. He goes, well, I'm still asleep. Hey, if I'm up, get your ass up, you know?
mhm.
And Robert goes at me, and I'm like, now I know what Matt feels like.
Hey, yeah,
What
yeah.
time you calling, Robert?
Hell,
time you
I'd have to look at my phone records.
What time you call you, Jim?
Hell, he can't remember. He's trying to remember. He couldn't
What time
remember.
you called? He called me at 10 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock in the morning he called me. I'm like, God dang.
10 o'clock, and you were still at bed?
Yeah.
I was up at 4 o'clock last night, so I can't blame Randy for keeping me up late.
Ooh, God.
Well, we got Randy back in here.
Yeah. Try again.
We got somebody else trying to come up.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear
Well,
you. Yeah.
barely. You're still breaking up.
Who's breaking up? Is Robert breaking up with Jim?
There's Andrew.
I'm going to break up with you, Andrew, in a minute. Hang on.
I'm kidding with you, Robert.
Ready?
I'm kidding.
Yeah, come on. Come on, you sapsucker. I'll get you.
Mm.
Come on. Lean over a little
I'm
bit. There
kidding,
you go.
Robert.
There you go. We'll get you.
Andrew getting hit on top of the head.
What's up, Robert?
Not much.
Looking forward to
Robert.
warm weather?
Yeah.
Hey, Robert, did you get that lawnmower painted?
Nope. Not yet.
What is up with you?
He slows a damn turtle.
Well, he dropped out.
I know. That guy is so slow, a damn turtle's faster than him.
Jim, you're almost.
You like that?
No, you're almost. I almost only see a head.
You don't see the hands?
I see the
Oh,
hands.
man. Oh, come on back over here.
If I didn't see your hands, I'd almost say
Right there.
I only see a head.
You don't see the hands.
I do see the hands. If I did not see your hands, I'd say I only see your head.
I was cleaning the reactor out of the mower and I got zapped.
Oh, he is.
All because of that sapsucker down there didn't tell me in time. Damn, Robert.
What? Hey, I can't be your brother's keeper every day. Darn it.
Hey.
Hey, you 85-year-old heifer.
You know, I was going to use this on Robert to see what his battery pack is like, but I can't get it past his head. I don't know if he's fully charged or half charged or dead.
Robert, how come you didn't get that lawnmower painted?
I found a roll of masking tape, and every time I try to get enough peeled off to cover up the stickers, it would keep ripping. I said, okay, fine. I'll wait till I went and got some more today. So
I'm just, Robert. Can you take the stickers off?
yeah, I take them off, then I won't be able to put them back on once they've been stuck on.
To take off. They're old.
Yep.
They're old to It's an old lawnmower.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know it was that old.
See, I'm starting to materialize a little bit.
Oh my God.
I just flashed there a minute.
At
Yeah,
times,
see that? See that?
He
at times,
flashed you,
don't you
Robert.
only see
Look
Jim's
at
head?
that. Look at that. I'm flashing.
Hey, we're live, so I had to behave myself.
Yes, we're live. You gotta behave yourself, and you get to rewatch this. See, look at this. Here we come. There you go. I come and go, man.
Randy's
Randy's
coming and
trying to
going. He's
come back
not
up.
sure what's going on.
Damn. I think
Welcome,
you got it
Randy.
just.
All I see is whoop.
Well,
Damn.
there you go again.
Are you there, Randy?
Yeah. Internet connections.
Randy?
Everybody provides Wi-Fi, but everybody's Wi-Fi acts up. It's like,
Yep.
Yep, exactly.
Mine acts up all the time.
well, when it sees your face, it does act up. Like, oh God, here comes that heifer again.
Usually mine only acts up when they work on the line. Somewhere around here, you know?
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. When you got a perfectly good Wi-Fi system, leave it alone. But
Jim, Spectrum needs to learn that one.
No shit.
Mine only acts up when some of these dummies around here cuts a fiber optic cable.
yeah, fiber optic, digital fiber optic, supposed to be better than analog copper cable. Oh well.
Well, in Albany, New York, they used to advertise for fiber optic internet speeds, but there was no fiber optic cable. It only went up to New York City, 300 miles south.
Yeah, well, in New York City, most stuff is buried underground, and all of a sudden they start having fires in the sewer line, and all of a sudden, oh snap, there you go. They don't keep the sewer line cleaned out like they're supposed to. All that methane gas.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, it don't take but one little spark, and oops, well.
Oh well. That's true, right, Jim?
I don't know shit.
One spark and it goes boom.
Yep.
Right now, right, Randy?
Just like SN10, right?
Oh
Just
God,
like TNT?
SN10.
That
Starship SN10.
Yep. It
SpaceX.
lost. It came back down, did fine, but then boom.
Oh, yes, that one.
Yep. They should have took notes of how they did the rocket engine on the damn space shuttle, but oh well.
Oh, the Challenger?
Yeah. They had it where the fire stayed where it was supposed to, but with the rocket they built today, heat rises, and when heat rises, well, yep. You're gonna have issues.
Well, what they said was a possible malfunction or a bug, and I still say it's in the engineering section. And the legs didn't function right, so they're coming out with a new style legs, and it's on YouTube.
Yep.
So look up Starship SN11. I'll tell you all about it.
My money's on the electronic malfunction.
Well, when you got a rocket that lands on its butt and only a couple legs are working and all that heat from the engines, where's the heat going to go? Heat rises to the fuel tanks. And what happens to fuel tanks?
Heat's going to go out like this as well. It's going to come out.
Right. If you had legs that kept the ship up, it would vent out from the bottom, right?
Yep. If they had the proper fire cones.
Yeah.
But see, the guys that designed the space shuttle knew what they were doing, except for that 2 times. But whatever.
No, that was just regular
Yep.
malfunctions.
Yep.
They both
But
could have
if-
been avoided.
Yep.
They was lucky they got that space shuttle up and back as many times as they did.
Yeah.
Yep.
Challenger
without-
could have been avoided.
Only lost 2 ships.
Yep. But what was it? That
Uh,
1967, 68, or 69, that one rocket, it got off, boom, set back down. Well, them astronauts got fried.
2 shuttles, 1 rocket versus how many rides we taken to the moon?
Yeah.
Well,
How many times did they go to the moon?
there ain't no telling. But they say that is a conspiracy.
There's a
Yeah.
conspiracy theory about how many. But there was supposed to be 1 or 2 secret top secret missions to the moon.
Well, they say
Supposedly.
it was. They say it was all staged. Yeah. Well.
Well,
And
there's
some
a lot
say
of
it
people,
was CIA.
Yeah. Well.
there's a lot of people still out there that don't believe we ever went to the moon, or they don't even believe we went into outer space.
It's just like they still have a conspiracy theory about who shot John F. Kennedy. It's like, leave it
Yeah.
alone. The man dead. It's over and done with.
Yeah,
Now,
they-
the per-
he's been
Now
dead.
the per. Yep.
He's been dead for quite a few years. They need to just put that to
Yep.
bed, let it sleep.
Yep. I was born 2 days before he got shot, so it's been 57 years. But now the person who shot Reagan, well, boom, they were right on him quick. So,
Oh yeah.
Damn,
Yep.
Snow disappeared again.
oh yeah, and the guy that shot Lincoln, boom, they was on him quick.
Oh yeah.
See,
Yeah.
yeah,
There's this conspiracy theory about each one. Robert.
Shit, I didn't even, until
Yeah,
the other
well.
day, I didn't even know. Till the other day, I didn't even know there was an attempt on Trump's life.
Mm-mm.
Oh, there's a
Because
bunch of people who have talked about making attempts on his life, but
Oh, and now Trump is wanting to run against some Alaskan Republican senator.
Huh.
I'm like, And they think if he wins, they go, oh darn, he's back. Yeah, he's back. Got a problem with it? Shut up.
Well, I don't know what y'all think. I don't know what y'all think.
but
I think if that man runs again in 24, I think he'll get it again.
Yeah.
several years back, there was a guy arrested in Albany for attempting to take the life of
All right,
Trying to
we
get
got
of President Obama.
Yep. I think about the 4th time is a charm for Randy. Yep.
You think so?
Next time.
You alive,
Yep.
Randy?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Here and see you.
Oh God, that's scary.
Oh God. No. Hey,
Hey,
KB
Randy.
knows.
Up there, Randy?
Yeah.
What?
You getting wet up there, Randy?
Am I getting wet?
Is it raining?
No,
Oh.
it ain't rained here for like 3 or 4 days. Hell, we got
Oh,
70
okay.
and 80. We're getting 70 and 80 degrees up here.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, that just ain't right.
Mm-mm.
If it was
Yeah.
raining, that would explain your internet issue.
Well, see,
No, it's just where I ain't put no juice through it for a while.
Mm.
That
You
and
up there,
Daddy
Mark?
Jim didn't. Daddy Jim didn't pay my Wi-Fi bill.
Daddy Warbucks?
Because
Yeah.
Robert told me not to.
Hey, I ain't say no such no thing. Helper.
I'm
Damn.
leaving that one between Jim, Robert,
It's a
Randy,
triangle.
and Ricky.
Here,
Yeah.
and there. It's a triangle.
Mm-hmm. It's a
What's the triangle?
conspiracy. Yeah, it's a conspiracy theory. Yep, Jim gets the money, but then it's like, where'd the money go? Oh, I don't know. I
Oh,
spent around thinking.
speaking of conspiracy theories, there's a conspiracy theory about people seeing. I think they see a UFO recently in New Mexico.
Well, that's
Well.
in Mexico. Don't worry about it. It's not around here.
New Mexico.
I don't care if it's new or old.
God,
It was like a
Damn.
United flight, and people think they
They've
saw a
been
UFO.
smoking. They've been
Hey.
smoking too much of that funny weed down there.
Mm-hmm. No, see, that's what happens. You got a head, but the rest of the body disappeared like this person in the middle up here. Mm-hmm. Ain't getting no oxygen.
Exactly what I was
Robert.
thinking.
That damn sandwich you gave me earlier.
Oh,
How did
Yeah,
you know what I was
right.
thinking?
Yeah.
Robert, how
No.
did you know what I was thinking?
I
Do
don't
y'all
know.
actually believe in UFOs?
No, but anything's possible.
If you had the money to buy the world's most powerful telescope, and they'll go out there every night and look in space, be like, well,
Have has any of y'all ever seen one?
yeah, I seen an
Well-
unidentified. Yeah, I see an unidentified flying object in the middle right there. Mm-hmm.
But light reflecting off
Emma-
certain surfaces can make it look like there's a UFO moving.
Yeah.
In my younger day, I dated a woman that looked like one. Does that count?
Are
Oh,
you saying she was an
I'm
extraterrestrial?
gonna plead the fifth on that.
Yeah.
Randy, are you saying she was extraterrestrial? Like an
Hey.
alien?
Yeah.
I don't know if she was or not, but she sure hell looked like one.
Yeah. Nah, Randy, that Mo I looked at.
I had to go to the ER and get my arm sewed back on.
Oh,
Lord.
God. Damn.
Was that the
Well,
right
I
one?
need to say
or
it.
left one?
Andrew, I think what he's saying she was E.T.
Hey,
Yeah.
Things ain't been the same since. Things ain't
Nah.
been the same since.
Who has
Nah.
not seen the movie E.T.?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's old school.
What, Jim?
Probably him.
Yeah.
He-
Got a grip on
he
it,
was-
Jim.
E.T.
Yeah.
Well, Robert's trying to find that magical bicycle so he can fly in the sky.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
At least he's
Nah,
not high.
I
Nah.
flew in the sky a bunch of times.
nah. Hey, Randy, that Mo I was looking at with tax will be $11,478.16.
Whew.
Yep.
I guess that Robert's got money we don't know about.
Oh, wish. If I had that
Well,
money, I would go up to Tuesday morning, lay it on that table, and say, "Okay, you can get out of the showroom whenever you want to."
Start with what the hell you want to do with a Gravely anyway?
What?
He wants to grave the yards
You
with
want to? If you want the Gravely book of pricing, talk to Float. He can get you the pricing
Yeah.
of most Gravely mowers,
Yeah.
the sizing and everything.
And
Do
Bad
you
Boys, I
realize
was
how
looking at they range from 7,000 to 11.
Yep.
What was it?
Bad Boy.
Yeah.
I bought one a little less than five grand last year.
Less than $5,000.
I
Yep.
haven't
Yeah.
seen one around here.
Probably
Right down
got
there.
from Tractor Supply.
A
No,
lot around here are
I went down
John
there-
Deere.
I went down there to
or,
the dealer down there in Tennessee and got it.
Damn.
Tazewell. I went down I went to Tazewell, Tennessee and got it.
Dang.
Dang. And you didn't go visit Ricky? Shame on you. Mm-mm-mm.
It was
He didn't know we got
Jim, supposedly Mark might be up in your neck of the woods soon.
and I got a 4-year warranty. I got a 4-year
You know
warranty
Mark's
on
in
it.
the Sit World?
Yeah, I know.
He might be up in your neck of the woods soon.
You got
Yeah,
a 4-year warranty.
He'll sell straight by just like everybody else.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You talking about you bought a bad boy,
Huh?
Randy?
What?
You bought a bad boy?
Yeah, I bought one last year. I went down at Tazewell and picked it up down there at the
What's that?
dealer, and I got 4-year warranty on it. No enters for 4 years.
50-inch, 62, what?
54.
Ooh,
54.
good size mower.
Yeah, that's a nice
Yeah.
mower.
Nah.
It's not
I
a
looked at
tiny
something the
mower.
other day, and they was over $8,000.
Yeah.
Good. I got the matter of fact, well, I got a Magnum last year, and I got an Elite coming. Elite.
I went to Rural before I went today. Looked at them.
Nah, but the one I was looking at was 60-inch cut.
I don't know how far you are from Tazewell, but they got a dealer down there. That's all. That's all there. Bad boys. They even got the bad boys stand on.
What is that close to?
Hell, I don't know.
Is that in West Tennessee or Middle Tennessee or East Tennessee?
Which part of Tennessee is it there, Randy?
It would be it would be east.
East Tennessee. Oh, I'm a long way.
Ricky is hours from there. Hours.
I'm in West Tennessee.
Cause I'm
all the way at the other end of the state.
It's 2.5 hours from where I'm at.
How many hours is it from west side to east side of Tennessee, Ricky?
Well, I ain't been all the way up to Bristol yet. Well, I have, but I don't. Let's see, from here to, of course, I don't live too far from the state line down here that goes into Arkansas and the Boudin, Missouri. So from here to Gatlinburg or Knoxville, which is almost, let's see, you're looking at about 7.5 hours to go from one end of the state to the other.
So yeah, you've got a big state.
Yeah. That's going east and west. That's going east and west. Now, if you go north and south, you're looking at like maybe 4 hours.
It's a shorter state if you go north to south. Much shorter.
Much shorter.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you how you do this, boys. I'll tell you how to get y'all, Robert, Ricky, I'll tell you how you do that.
Hey,
you do like that old boy did over there on YouTube.
What's that?
He went on there and asked for a donation for a new mower.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to
if you want a donation for a mower, go to Central Lawn Care. They're giving one away.
Yeah.
Says, Robert wants to paint his mower. What color are you thinking of painting it?
I'm going to paint the Poland XT Sunshine Red.
Ooh, red.
Sunshine Red.
Yep.
Ooh,
it's right here.
That's a
I
good
thought
shade.
Poland was a light green.
Nah, this mower is a one-off mower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a rare breed of mower. The lady found it at Home Depot, and it's got an EPA valve coming from the gas tank to the carburetor. So gas fumes,
Yeah.
What
So
makes it rare?
it's a one-off. You don't see them much. There's
Robert owns it.
The brand, the engine, the blade
Nah, it's just,
mechanism.
well, see, it's made by Husqvarna. Husqvarna bought Poland out. And Poland at one time was made by Electrolux, the vacuum cleaner company.
Yep.
Yep.
Electrolux had their hand in everything then.
They have pretty much phased on
Electrolux
now.
at one point made fridges and washing machines, didn't they?
Well, I'd have to Google it.
Electrolux did.
Yeah. Yeah. My sister had a canister vacuum by them. They had the electric motor for the brush and stuff. But, now Poland, even the Poland chainsaws and weed eater stuff are now made by Husqvarna. So Husqvarna
So they rebranded the Poland stuff to Husqvarna.
Well, it's still Poulan, but it's made by Husqvarna. They just kept the Poulan colors. It's like Husqvarna also made Johnson Red chainsaws. They tried selling them at Tractor Supply, but they didn't take off too good. So,
I don't know what you think about Jones Red's chainsaws, but I think that's one of the best damn chainsaws on the market.
yeah. I said they tried selling them at the Tractor Supply in Griffin, but didn't take off too good. And I knew a guy, he owned a chainsaw shop. He had Husqvarna stuff. Well, they made him a little bit ill, and he told him to come get the stuff. So now he don't do nothing but steal. And the thing is, if you buy a piece of steel equipment from him, he will work on it right then and there. But if you bought it from somewhere else, well, you get put to the back of the line. But
Husqvarna makes a good chainsaw, but
yeah,
their residential commercial residential ride mowers.
yep,
They're
yeah,
junk.
yeah.
The residential Husqvarna 21-inch are not always great.
They're
Well,
junk.
see, Husqvarna residential lawn tractors, the frame is what's the problem. They made it too darn thin. So,
Well,
yep.
they should have known that.
The frame on the lawnmower itself is too thin, and the decks are too thin.
Yep.
Well, on models of the
Nope.
21-inch Husqvarna, it would leave, as you're going along, it will leave strands of grass
Well,
between each stripe.
see, I have the Husqvarna all-wheel drive with a 190cc Honda engine on it. I have not had any issues except for the one time the blade bolt broke. I called Husqvarna up. They sent me a new one. I looked at it. I'm like, I think I'm going to take this bolt to the hardware store and match it up with a grade 8. So I got a grade 8 bolt holding the blade on.
Did you hear Rob?
Yep.
I stopped looking at John Deere's today too.
Yeah.
That was a wrong damn move.
So, is Ricky now ready for the season?
Huh?
Is Ricky now ready to mow?
No, I'm not.
And
I'm
blow?
not.
Nope. Yeah. Now, in the state of Florida.
I cut my yard once already.
Yeah.
Well, I just have Ricky blink and he'll be here.
I've already cut mine once.
Yeah.
Really?
Now, in the state of Florida, they know they're ready.
We got this little grass comes down. It only does it in the spring. It comes up and puts these little purple tops on.
Yeah,
You sure that's not weeds?
it's a weed.
Yeah.
I know what he's talking about. I just can't think of it.
Well, it's some kind of fescue.
Yeah.
If
They
it's
got
fescue, then it's fine. But
They got
there's another one. There's like Poana and a few like Poana.
they got a different name for it down here. It's called henfetch.
It's called
Why
what?
they call it that, I don't know.
Yeah.
Eggpent?
Henfetch.
Oh, henfinch.
Yeah, but it's some kind of fescue.
Yeah.
I don't know how
Maybe hens like it.
I don't know.
Yeah. But
But
while
I
I'm
don't like
staying, yeah, while I'm staying, we're starting to get dandelions, and that other flower you can pick and blow on it, blows on little fuzzy things all over the place. But now see, the rich people get their yards treated for weeds, so but most people like, it's something to cut it. But
But if
Yeah.
you're gonna get over an inch of rain, do not treat it until 2 days after the rain. Because otherwise, any fertilizer you put down will wash away.
Don't
Well-
treat it. Don't treat it until your average temperature is at night is above 60 degrees.
Yep. Yeah.
So if you
I
go below 60 degrees, then you're wasting your time.
Nah, I had this one lady I used to cut grass for. There was a certain time of the year she had the dandelions pop up, and when they were in full bloom, that's when I cut the grass. But at the time, I should have been bagging it, because if you don't bag weeds, all you're doing is throwing the seeds back out in the yard. So
Robert, is it too early to scalp Bermuda?
Is it
Well-
too early? What?
scalp Bermuda grass. I don't know.
No.
That guy called How To with Doc. He knows more about that than I ever do. So
No, I didn't know if you saw grass poking up through the brown.
If
Nope.
you want to scalp it right now, it's time to do it.
yep,
I'll wait a couple weeks and do it.
Bermuda's still dead.
yeah.
Last year
Now-
I did it St. Patrick's Day. So
Now there are people who will get out there and look at their grass, and if it's still brown, they'll burn it off and help remove a lot of the thatch layer. So instead of paying somebody to come, instead of
Okay.
paying somebody,
instead of
Okay.
paying somebody to do it, I do it myself.
yeah,
You can't do that in town, not around here.
nope, yeah.
No burn.
Yep. Now, if you're in the county, yeah. Oh, yeah. And speaking of burning, we went to Walmart today, and I'm like, somebody been burning something. Well, as soon as we turned on the South Shore Road, we got up a little bit. That's where smoke came from. They burned off some in the woods. It was what they call a prescribed burn. They have to do that every so often, keep all the unwanted stuff and try to kill it. They will kill pine trees. 'Cause around here, they let them pine trees grow probably about 20 years before they take them down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Burning all that undergrowth out.
Yep.
Which
They
is
could
good.
let those pines go another 20 years. They could go 40 years without doing anything.
Well, they let the logging trucks I've been seeing. These trees are, they still young, but we got a lumber mill not too far from the house, and I tell you what, that place stays busy. Good almighty.
A 20-year-old pine is a good sized log.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, not far from here, there's a home. They have a cypress tree that was planted with seeds that went up with one of the Apollo missions.
Huh.
And they got documents to prove it.
We got
Jim.
cypress down here.
They call it a moon tree.
Yep. No, I'm fitting to show y'all a tree. See that tree right there? The weeping cherry.
The pink one?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
that tree will be perfect when it puts out them pink blooms. Get lights to shine up under it at night. That thing will look, oof, good almighty boy. Mm-mm.
Pretty.
Yep. And then maple trees, when they get the right amount of rain and the leaves get dark green, there's a time of year when they start turning colors. Do the same thing, light them up at night. But
yeah, that silver leaf maple.
something like that, yeah.
Pretty when the leaves turn into fall.
Oh, they are beautiful.
As long as the tree gets enough rain, because if it don't get enough rain,
If there's too much rain, the leaves will just change quick. If the temperature's not right, they'll change
yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
If it's just cool enough and just enough rain, you'll get beautiful colors.
Oh yeah, and I've been noticing today, I think they call it a wild breath of pear. They're already starting to bloom.
Was that
And then
the
people,
smelly one you were telling us about?
yeah, smell like somebody that been outside and peed all over the place.
I got a regular Bradford pear in my front yard.
Yeah,
Does it
It's
smell,
already-
Ricky?
It's already budding out.
yep.
Does it smell?
No,
No, it's the wild Bradfords that smell. Now, and another thing, you'll know when it's fishing time because people will start looking to see when the dogwoods start blooming. When they start blooming, that's when people really go fishing.
good night, Matt. Have a good one.
Night, Matt. Take
Yeah,
care.
Matt. I didn't realize
Night.
Matt was in here.
I'm falling asleep myself.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and another time,
Well, who kept you up all night?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it wasn't Robert.
No.
Was
Yep.
it James?
What was her
Wasn't-
name there?
Her name.
Hey. Uh-huh.
What's he keeping from us, Randy?
Mm,
Is that what
Yeah.
it is?
What's Jim
Yeah.
keeping from?
Sit up.
What's her
Nah.
name?
Yeah.
pudding tame. Ask me again. I'll tell you the same.
Oh God. Nah. And another
What's her
time.
name, Sam?
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. No, but another time, it's a good time to go fishing. And the area lakes is when the water starts smelling real fishy because the fish are on the bed. They're getting ready to lay the eggs.
I ain't been fishing in I don't know how many years.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim,
I don't even know if I
Really?
know how to fish.
Daddy?
I'm not your daddy.
Who your
Okay,
daddy,
Grandpa.
baby?
I'm not your grandfather.
Hey, guess what, Randy? Now he's 85 years old.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yep.
85.
Mhm.
I feel like it at times.
Now, here is Eden's setup. We
Yeah.
got the racks on it.
Whose setup is that?
Eden.
Eden's?
That's
Yeah.
yeah, that's Doug's.
You know, Eden lawn.
Pretty
Eden's
nice.
lawn service,
Pretty
Jim?
nice.
Jim?
He won't like that side gate.
He
Yeah.
wanted a front gate so he can put it on something on the front.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
that's on the right side. That's on the right side of the trailer. He'll find
Yeah.
a blockage where he can't use it too.
Yep.
Jim,
Think
you want
about
to
this,
guess what
boy.
James is cooking?
Probably
White
chicken or
lightning?
something. That's what he's doing the other day.
Steak.
No, he's a rich guy, you know.
Mm-mm.
Who's
I
rich?
had Salisbury steak dinner's all I had. You know, poor man meal.
Yeah. Yeah. And I had to, it was either a half pound or 1 pound Harvey roast beef. I'm like, And I'm still pregnant from it. Mm-mm.
I'm sorry, I don't know how anybody eats steak and roast beef. Ugh.
Dang.
First it was lasagna he hated. Now it's roast beef.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
I used to eat that when I was
Something wrong with
young.
you,
I cannot stand it now. Ugh.
Now, Ricky, you know James, right?
Yeah.
Well, apparently James has a collection of Yeti.
He's what?
His wife. His
Yeti.
wife is, I think.
Yep.
Collection of Yeti.
Yeti cups.
Yeti cups.
Oh, mini cups.
Rich
You
people,
know,
man. Rich people.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Anybody,
barely make
You want
money.
to
I
smoke?
make.
Hey,
That's a
Jim,
lot of Yeti.
anybody that
What'd
can
you
afford
get
that
for that?
Yeti, yeah, they got money.
Yeah.
what did it cost you for that shoot?
$309.
Oh, yeah, I went on there. I was going to get me one. I started looking. I said, oh, hell.
Well, you don't have to buy the big kit that I get. The smallest one they have is $249. But if you use the word blade, you save $10.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know.
If you go to YouTube and punch up the green guard and go to blade of grass, and he'll tell you what to use to save $10.
Oh, yeah, I seen
Yeah.
him blade grass.
Yeah.
He installed a couple of them on his.
Yes, and you can also split the money down the middle, pay half now and pay half later.
Right.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
expensive.
Yeah.
I think it is.
It's not cheap.
Y'all see where I'm standing right now?
I see
Mow it.
green.
But
Yep.
I'm hoping it's going to work pretty good.
Yeah.
I think.
Is it open and shut pretty good?
Well, I haven't cut any
I watch
grass
it.
yet because the ground's not
Looks
ready
like
yet.
a mix of fescue
No,
or Bermuda. Not Bermuda.
What I'm
Fescue.
what I'm trying to say, Jim, does it open and
Kentucky.
shut all right the way it is?
Try again.
I said, is it open and shutting like it's supposed to? Because you said you had to modify the closure on it or something, didn't you?
No, I didn't have to modify anything. I just the way I mounted and everything. I mean, that's the way I mount stuff. But there was where the switch I put in there. There was I thought a plug in there, but when they made that mower, they just made a imprint of where that switch is going to go. So I took that knife that I had and I cut that out and I shaved it out and everything and made that switch fit in there, and it worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I did. That's
Now,
all.
it does open and shut all right though, don't it?
Crazy, and it does slap the crap out of you if you don't watch out.
Really?
Yeah, I was standing too close and I hit the button and it just scraped my leg. I'm like, ow!
Don't do it.
It's got power.
Oh, Jim,
Yeah.
I got a neighbor that went and got him a lawnmower like you got. Cadet with a steering wheel.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how good that cuts.
Cubs cut good.
Well, make sure he's got a good set of blades on it.
He got rid of a Lexmark to get that.
Yeah.
So I'm
Smart
gonna
man.
see.
Smart man.
Lexmarks I've run was good.
Yeah.
I don't have any grass ones in my green screen there, but I do have a couple pictures that I mow lawns with. I took pictures and put it on in my lives and everything, and the Cubs cut pretty good. If you got the Pro Z mowers, I mean, what did he buy? Did he buy the Pro Zs or a Z Force?
No, he got Pro Z.
Got the Pro Z.
Yeah.
What does Jim say about the Pro Z?
Did he get the Pro Z 100, 500? Well, wait a minute. 100, 500, 700, or 900?
I don't know, but I will find out.
Okay. There are different models, but they all pretty much mow the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
want
Matt-
to.
I think Matt's tired. He worked today.
Yeah.
So far I've only seen it from a distance.
Okay.
Well, I
there was
will find out.
a place in downtown Locust Grove called Holder Equipment, and they had a cadet with steering wheel on it. I didn't, I looked at it, but I ain't paid much attention to the model or nothing. But I'm like, but back then he was selling Bobcat mowers, but they were green. But now that Bobcat mowers have been bought out by the actual Bobcat company, they changed the color to the Bobcat skid steer color scheme. I'm like, oh well.
I know this guy's got he's got that Cub Cadet now. He's still got 2 Lexmarks and 2 Snappers. Snapper Pro.
Yeah. Yeah. You imagine taking every mower company that makes stand on and sit down mowers and line them up. Ain't no telling how long that would be.
Yeah, that'd be pretty long.
Yep.
One
The
of
thing
each
is,
mower that they make.
yep. Because, see, like GIE, they have in Louisville, Kentucky. I tell you what, boy, if I could ever go to that, I'd be like, oh my God, I'd be like, They'd be like, what
Robert
the-
would be in heaven.
Yep, you got that right.
He'd be walking on cloud 9.
Yep.
This
Like
is my
kid in the
point
candy
about
store.
stand-ons and set-downs. If you're a younger person, then stand-ups be all right for you.
Yeah.
But when you get on up into age and your knees and your legs don't work as good as they used to,
Yep.
you need to be sitting down.
Definitely. But that mower shop I deal with, I think it was the other day I was back up there. I'm like, I said, I'll fool with it. I helped him take a couple of he keeps certain zero turn in the back part where he works on. I'm like, yeah, I'll take him out. Had to be real careful turning, but yeah. But the other day we was up there when I picked up my tiller and I looked over in this other building. I swore I seen a damn Gravely stand on. I'm like, he had one before, he couldn't sell it, so the distributor had to come get it, take it to some other dealership to try to sell it.
Huh.
And I'm like,
Well, I
yeah,
had this lawnmower shop. This lawnmower shop. It's about 7 or 8 miles from me over here. I think it was last week before last. I went by there. It was empty. He didn't have hardly anything in there.
yeah,
I just drove by there. I just drove by there today, and I bet you had 500 or 600 out there.
yep,
I saw Spencer Lawn Care had a video up about a week or 2 ago. He went to his I think his dealership, and he saw just for his spring get up go stuff, they got
Half a million
few
inventory and
hundred,
trimmers.
few hundred steel trimmers.
Half a million's worth of trimmers, edgers, whatever,
Yeah.
blow, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
$500,000
Yep.
worth.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
half a million's worth.
Yep.
That's a bunch of damn weed eaters.
Yep.
Yeah,
You'll call them.
It's a lot of equipment.
yep. They also
call
have
it.
a lot of stores too, I think.
Yep.
Jim, what if Jim bought them out and sold them back to his local dealership?
I'm not that rich as you are.
I'm saying, if Jim could, would he have bought them out and sold them back to his dealership?
I wouldn't go to a dealership to buy, because then you got to either sell it higher than what the dealer is. I mean, that wouldn't make no sense. You deal it from the company itself, not the dealer, but the actual steel dealer.
Yep.
Yeah. Back straight from the company.
No,
Yep.
the company that makes it.
Yep.
Has
All right,
anybody,
I'm going to back out of here. I'm getting tired.
anyone seen Barnes' new video?
Good night, Jim. God bless.
Later.
Yep. Thank you. Y'all have a great night. Take care. We'll see you downstream. Remember, keep your distance. Wash your hands.
hands.
Wear that mask.
And wipe your booty.
Oh God. Damn.
Howler boom out.
Later. No, but that.
I just had to throw that in there. I couldn't resist.
Yeah.
Oh, Robert jumped out too. Good night, Robert.
I ain't jump out. I'm still here.
Not Robert. Randy.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
Randy has not great internet to begin with, so
Let me see if I can do this.
we look
That's
like
right.
three.
But but that dealership I deal with, he been selling a fool lot of Graveleys. I mean,
which brand is his forte? His main bread and butter.
Gravely. Now, when he had his shop in Florida, he sold Walker mowers, but he moved up here. He decided to swap to Gravely. So, yeah, and see,
Maybe up here more people go for Gravely.
well, and see, Gravely mowers come on metal crates and stuff, where everybody else was using wood. Now everybody's starting to go to metal because now they can reuse them. You know,
I just probably just me, but I assume most use wood crates.
well, they can, but they get thrown away because a wood crate is not you can only reuse it so many times. The metal ones, you can reuse them over and over and over unless they get damaged when being loaded or unloaded. So, yeah.
We got a shop over here. It's pretty good of a ways from me. Probably about 50 miles. He sells a little bit of everything. He got the Walkers, the Graveleys, John Deere's, Snapper Pros,
Yeah.
Husqvarna. He got a he pretty much. Well, he's got the rights over there too.
Yeah.
And
then there's Fair. Yeah, Fairs.
yeah, he got Ferris.
Which of the big ones does he sell the most?
He said he told me they average about the same.
Yeah.
He has already sold this year. He's already sold 400 and something commercial lawnmowers already this year.
Man. Yeah.
And that's since January 1st.
Yeah. Because it's getting to the point, these big box stores, those front engine tractors, everybody, pretty soon, people gonna look at the yard like, Do I want a steering wheel or do I want a GTR? You know,
He's got Cub Cadet. He's got Skag over there.
yeah,
All of them.
yep, yeah,
He got. I bet you right now, I bet you he's got probably $2 or $3 million worth of lawnmowers in that building.
yep,
Which means he's doing a maybe $5 million business.
Every bit of it.
yeah,
Every bit of
yep,
it.
yeah,
Every bit of it.
Which means even after expenses and inventory, I mean, he's still breaking in a decent amount.
Oh heck yeah, you know he is.
yeah.
Because you know those companies are giving him something for selling their
Yep.
equipment.
Yep. Yeah.
And
Because that dealership I deal with is him, his wife, and the other guy. So his wife, she runs the front register. So if they got one already ready, boom, no problem. Now he will deliver it for you unless you have a trailer yourself. But most time, you know, if he don't have one ready, he'll have to go out there and get whatever model you want, take it off the crate, set it up, do this, do that. Then he'll deliver it unless you want to pick it up yourself. But he charges 15. Yeah.
if I go back by there, I'm gonna stop out. I'm gonna stop out. If I go back by there, I'm gonna stop out there at the road and I'm gonna take a picture
Yeah.
and then I'll put it on here somehow.
Yeah.
You talking about golly bills? Look like a lawnmower farm.
Yep. Yeah. See, a lot of them dealerships own what they call consignment, because if you had to buy all the mowers from them, the manufacturer, and sell them yourself, yeah, yeah,
Hello, Gene. Welcome to my channel.
yeah, yeah,
Hi, Jen.
yeah. No, one time I seen a Kubota out front mower with a rear engine, but the caster wheels were on the back, but it was a steering wheel, but it had a Kubota diesel engine in it. I'm like,
Yeah. Oh,
well,
you want to see some Kubotas?
Apparently, that weight they're putting on the front of zero turns, Float's using that as a workout tool.
You want to see some Kubotas, Robert? You need to go down here about 30 miles to the south, north of me. It looks like that dealership down there. It looks like a Kubota factory blew up and all of them landed right there.
yeah. No, I know a lady. She works for XPO Logistics, and they have the contract with Kubota to deliver the mowers and stuff. You know, I had a Kubota one time. It was the first hydrostatic transmission lawnmower I ever had, and I'm like, man, this, yeah, that was a great one. Foot control, hydro, yeah.
Kubotas are tough.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Since Robert has had Kubotas, would Robert buy another Kubota?
Yeah, if I had that kind of money, but
So the answer is yes, you would.
yeah, the Kubota I bought was a hydrostatic 38-inch. I forgot what the cut was, but I bought it through Sears.
Well, that was a little bitty mower.
But the thing was, for 1.5 years, I was paying $270 something a month for that mower. And I'm like, ouch. But in October of the year I paid it off, I went to the Spalding County Fair, and they had them airbrush people that make the license plates. I said, make my tag say Kubota powered, and I had it put on the back of the mower.
Huh.
But then I trade that in and got a Ford GT 65 3-cylinder diesel, 44-inch cut hydro. Yeah. That thing, I tell you what, that was the easiest pan to take off and remove. I even changed the oil in it. I even changed the hydro oil. But when I went to change the motor oil in it, I put it all whatever. It wouldn't fire up. I'm like, what the fool going on? So I called an uncle of mine. He said, take a rag, soak it in gas, put
You
it
got
in the
that
air,
right, Jen.
put it in the air intake. Still wouldn't do nothing.
You got that
So I
right.
looked,
It's more expensive now.
but I looked at it one day. I'm like, what's these two wires? So I put one on. It started doing something. Put the other one on, fire right up. I accidentally disconnected the globe plug wires. I'm like, okay.
Well, that could have been a simple mistake.
Well, it was. I just didn't think till I started looking. I'm like, oh, so that was a problem. But yeah, but
I've
back
had
then,
Kubota.
yeah,
Jen said, "Bless you, Ricky."
Yeah, I said thanks. I've had Kubota also.
yeah.
Could you, Robert? Can you imagine that mower that you bought from Kubota? How much that mower could be today?
Well, they quit making that particular model.
I know, but could you imagine if they did still make it? How much it would
Yeah,
cost
That's
yeah,
what.
compared to
That's
what you paid MSRP?
yeah,
That's what makes me mad. People like Kubota, your
Big difference.
true John Deere's,
yeah,
your true snappers. They make a product and it's a good product, and then they run it for a few years, then they discontinue it.
yep,
That just irritates the crap out of me.
yeah. So when I bought that Ford GT 65 3-cylinder diesel, the guy got me the product catalog. Well, what they were showing were the ones with the metal hood. Well, mine was fiberglass. I'm like, oh well, But I had it financed through Ford, and I could have walked into any Ford automobile dealership after I got it paid off and said, I want that vehicle. So I would have had credit. But one day in Social Security office, I opened my mouth up and they said, oh, sir, you're going to have to take your name off that contract. I'm like, okay.
Yep,
Because the check I was drawing,
yep.
and I'm like, darn. And that mower payment wasn't but $158.30 a month. But
Uh,
I
Well,
ran my mouth, I ran my mouth off and they said, but now I can do it. But well, now Ford is owned by New Holland.
when I was cutting commercially, I started out with 430 John Deere
Yeah,
lawn tractors. They're commercial.
yep,
They had a 3-cylinder Yamaha engine with a 60-inch cut.
yeah,
They sold them for like 8 or 10 years. They discontinued them and went to the 455. Same motor, same decks, pretty much the same frame, just a different look. And it was just as good as that
You got a
430.
point there, Jen.
Just as
yeah,
good as
Both
that
things are
430.
made better
And now they've
than they do today.
discontinued it, and they've gone to a 495. Now they're fixing to discontinue it, So
Mm-mm.
Jen's got a good point, Ricky.
what?
Jen's got a good point.
Yep.
Do you see it?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know they do that because things made back then last long and are
Yeah.
better than today. Companies lose money that way. You
Yeah.
see, so they discontinue them.
I don't think they lose money that way because I mean, somebody.
They could, but doubtful.
You see me got all right. Say they were still making the 455s. Okay, you're my neighbor. You see me using that 455 and see how long it lasts as me. What is that gonna tell you?
Yep.
That's the more you need to get.
Yep.
So they picked up another customer right there, and so on and so on and so on and so on.
Yeah.
I mean
Years ago,
those 455s that I had now. Y'all may think I'm exaggerating this, but we cut 8, 9 hours a day, 6 and 7 days a week,
Yep.
10 months
Yeah.
out of the year. 10 months out of the year.
Mm-mm.
We had very, very little maintenance to do on them. And I owned 11 of them.
Damn.
well, Jen, mine's going on 6 or 7 now, so.
Yeah.
I had one Sear Craftsman that lasted 10 years and no 9 years, and the next one lasted at least 7. Then we sold it.
Well, those 455s, we used them for
42-inch mower.
about 11 or 12 years before we traded them off.
Yeah.
Neighbor had a Craftsman ride-on mower for 20, and my neighbor still has, I think, close to 30-year-old John Deere 42-inch residential mower.
If somebody even comes in my yard with a Craftsman, I'll shoot them.
But he's had John Deere 42-inch for
Oh.
as long as I've known him.
If they even come near my yard with a Craftsman, they're in trouble.
Damn. Man. Well, that throws me out of the ballpark because I got 2 of them.
I'm thinking, how can you mow for this many years and not have it break down? And B, how can you not wear ear protection for this
Well.
many years?
You do use ear protection, or you need to.
He doesn't.
Who
I've
doesn't?
never in my life ever seen him wear ear protection. And
Who
he's a
doesn't?
doctor. He's a
Yeah.
GP.
Somebody you know?
Yeah.
Somebody you know, Andrew?
Yeah, it was my old neighbor.
Yeah.
Me and my brother used to play with his kids when we were little.
Yeah.
Think of what he said down there. Y'all gonna let me talk to y'all like that? About the Craftsman, I guess they talk about the Craftsman. I'm sorry, I can't deal with Craftsman.
No.
At one point was Craftsman, was there 21-inch mower, green?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, then we used to have a Craftsman push mower then.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I got two LT1000s, my Poland XT, my MTD, my Montgomery Ward Limited Edition, and my Snapper Original Rider, and my Husqvarna all-wheel drive walk behind mower. So I got a little over 200 inches of cutting, but yeah. But I think I finally got that Powercraft where it will start up like it's supposed to. I kept figuring, why the fool's thing ain't starting? Well, I figured out I had to tighten up the nut to hold the ignition switch on it. But I still gotta get there. I need to find out what the no low RPM is at full throttle for that engine because I think I sit a little too fast. I got a instrument. I got to put a little piece of reflective tape on the finger screen and aim that beam at it, and I can read the end RPM. And if I know what to set it at, I'll reset it. But
You want to know
yes,
about mowing in the rain? It depends on how hard it rains. If it's just a little light rain, and you sure don't want
If
you sure
it's
don't
a
want to push
hard
mower.
rain, if there's thunder and lightning, don't be out in the rain.
Yeah, if
yeah,
it's thunder and lightning, get out of the. Just go in the house.
yep,
Get into the
yeah,
closest shelter that you have.
yeah. I've
But
seen people on, yeah, I've seen
if
people on YouTube. Yeah,
it's light rain, I say it's okay. As long as it ain't
yeah,
lightning or anything like that.
If it's a
yeah.
bare mist, go ahead,
But
keep mowing.
not with a push mower.
Nope.
If you're on a
I've
riding
mowed in the
mower,
rain with a push mower.
lift your deck up just a little bit and keep on
Yep.
mowing.
Yep.
I've done both.
Yeah.
As long as it don't start wadding up and leaving a big mess behind you.
Yeah.
That's getting too wet right there.
Yeah. I had this one yard I used to cut in Griffin with a 33-inch high vac, and I didn't cut it. I had a certain height on which I cut it, but I would what they call rooster tail. I put the piece on the pan for the grass catcher,
Uh,
and then I would do a full lap. Then after I got that full lap done, then I do a half lap. I'd use half the pan for cutting and the other half for throwing the grass back out. But this was the grass that grew real tall and had the seed pod at the top. Yeah.
regular rain. What are you calling regular rain? We either
Yeah.
get a light here. I don't know where you from, but we either get light rain here or we get a flood.
Yep.
So I don't know what you calling regular rain.
Yeah. And I've seen people on YouTube. They get through cutting grass, and then it comes up a real good thunderstorm. I'm like, you're riding around with these $100 ZTR mowers, knowing full well that rain hit them damn engines. Yeah, you could end up warping the head on it. They're like, yeah. Mm-mm.
The reason I said don't cut wet grass with a push mower because a push mower's got a small deck
Yep.
and everything, and when the grass gets wet, it sticks up under
Yep.
there,
Yep.
makes wads, and you make a
And
bigger
then,
mess than what you.
and then
Yep.
if it sticks if it's a small mower, it sticks. You turn off the gas on the side of the mower, and then you tip it on its side with the exhaust up, the silver thing, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying there. If
And
we either
then you
get a
scrape
light
out the
rain or
excess
we get a
grass using a screwdriver or a paint scraper.
Yeah.
Is that the proper tool? Paint
Do what?
scraper?
Yeah.
You know what a putty knife is?
Yeah.
That's the best thing to use to scrap your
Oh.
pans with.
Yeah.
A flat putty knife.
Yeah. My husband.
Occasionally, I would use those dandelion goes. It's got a wooden handle and go.
Yeah. Nah.
I've used that.
I use a putty knife.
Now, there are mowers out there that have that wash system. All you do is connect the garden hose and turn the blades on. My Husqvarna I got has that system, although I still have to tip it over.
There's
Water. Yeah.
there's
Putty
mixed
knife. Putty knife is
feelings
the
about
best thing.
that about rust underneath the deck by using that system.
Well.
I don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah.
Where's that person from that's in the comment right there? Where you from?
Jen?
Yeah.
Jen, are you looking to buy a mower? Is that what you're asking? Or are you looking to tune up the mower?
Kentucky. Okay. You about like we are. Y'all either get a light rain or a flood. So.
Yeah.
I'm in Tennessee, right below you.
Is it Randy in Kentucky?
Huh?
Is it Randy in Kentucky?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
I think he is.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all have a good night. I gotta get off here. My phone's fitting to die out. So see y'all later.
Good night,
All right,
Robert.
All right.
Take care. God
Night.
bless. Take care, man. Get
Later.
that lawnmower painted.
I will. Hey,
It's on the
subscribe.
list.
Yeah, I subscribe to you. Do you have a Instagram account?
Yes, I do.
Well,
I'll send it to you, Robert. I'll send you Ricky's thing.
I just talked to you on it, Robert.
no. Yeah. I'll send you pictures of what I get done with both. I'll go. I don't know. I got 3 of them to paint. But like I said, I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good evening.
All right. God bless. Take care, man.
All right. You do the same.
Well, Andrew, everybody's leaving us.
Jen, you're welcome to come up if you want.
Yeah, sure are. Let me post a link. Ah, let me do it this other way. There we go.
James friends. Where's Robert's current?
There's the link. If you want to come up, you're more than welcome to. The only thing
Jim.
I ask is
Jim.
don't use the F word. Oh, in bed.
Jim's gotta figure something out because Robert's got 2 or 3 accounts now.
Really?
See which Robert is. I'm not sure which one he's using.
Oh, you was Drew's girlfriend? Well, I ain't gonna
for a time.
Did I say that out loud?
They had a thing for a bit, Drew and Jen.
How you been doing, Andrew? I ain't talked to you in a while.
Doing good.
Good. Y'all got a bunch of snow up there too, didn't you?
Down in South Carolina, we got 1 snowfall this year, and that was it.
How much did y'all get when we got this big?
About probably a month ago, we got about 4 inches. 3 or 4 inches.
Oh, 3 or 4 inches.
3 to 4 inches, yeah.
Oh, that just sucks. I should have.
I thought we would get more, but I guess not.
I should have loaded some of this up and brung it to you.
And at this temperature rate, we're not going to get any more.
No, I don't think we are either, because they talking about the temperatures in the 70s next week.
Let's see.
Of course, one of the biggest snowfalls we've ever had that I can remember in West Tennessee was in 1968.
Yeah, one of the biggest snowfalls here was about, I think, 75, 60s or 75. Where they got like a foot of snow.
Uh-huh. We had the biggest one that I can remember that we've had here, that I can remember personally, was 13 inches, and that was 28th day of March.
Wow.
1968.
Friday, we could hit 75. 65, 71, 70, 72, 75, 76, 67.
I thought Jim went to bed.
Hey, Jim, then who is Mad About the World in your list on IG? The Pink Floyd. Is that his too?
Oh yeah, I remember 2008 also when y'all had that bad crap up there in Kentucky. We didn't get much of that down here, but y'all did. Sheesh.
We had a bad one, New York, about 2007, I do believe.
They had a big one up there in 2008 in Kentucky.
We were gonna have the school canceled. Well, the school canceled, and so we had swim practice, but the coach wanted to have swim practice, and the high school team captain's mother told the coach, "No, you're not having the seniors drive."
Huh.
She was the only one to tell him no.
Yeah. In
2008,
we
like,
actually had.
Really, you're gonna want to make your high school seniors drive to practice?
In 2008 in Kentucky, we had a bunch of electricians, plumbers, the people that works on the electric line, electric companies. And we had a bunch of people volunteer from here to go up there with chainsaws and tractors and stuff to help open up the roads and get the power back on up there for them people in parts of Kentucky in 2008.
And then we had another one just maybe 8 years ago, I think. We had a huge ice storm. I know it was big because it knocked out power, and neighbor's tree, part of it broke off several feet up. Part of it landed on the fence, and the other part broke off and went through the roof.
Well, our big one was in 2004 here. Our big ice storm. Me personally, I was only out of electricity for 4 hours. My sister, which lives 6 miles from me, was out of electricity for 3 weeks.
Yeah, this one, people were out of power about less than 10 miles from where I live. They were without power for like a week.
Yeah. And this
And
is
in
a
that
home.
area, they had trees fall on cars because it was just an old area and lots of trees. So
See, me and my sister lived in different towns, and me and her lived about 6 miles apart. She was in one little town, and I was in another little town. And the town that I lived in, we was out of electricity for 4 hours.
at one point,
The whole damn town that she lived in was 3 weeks.
it'd be weird. A mile from us, they would have power, but I wouldn't have power. 3 miles would have power, and 2 miles away wouldn't have power. It was hit or miss.
Yeah. She didn't have no electricity. She didn't have no water.
She had no generator?
No, didn't have no generator. I mean, people bought the generators up before she could get to them.
On this ice storm, the neighbor next door, he bought the last generator. That morning, the storm was coming from Home Depot.
Yeah.
The very last one.
She would not come to my house. They actually had kerosene heaters to heat their house, and they used battery operated lamps and stuff. And they cooked out on the grill up under the carport.
Gas grill.
Yeah, gas.
Actually, if you need to, you can cook a pizza on a gas grill.
Yeah, we told them to load their butts up and come over to the house where we had electricity. And they did a couple times, but they only stayed just a few hours, and then they went back home.
Maybe they're worried about broken pipes.
I think they was worried more about people breaking into their house.
Are they in a rough part of town?
Yeah, kind of. They lived right outside the rough part.
So they're on the edge of rough part of town.
Yeah, they right on the edge. Well, they was at that time. They lived right on the edge of the rough part.
Did you see like a month ago, Ben from Acme?
Uh-huh.
About a month ago, they got a bunch of ice storms.
Yeah.
Well, he had to go out and cut down several trees in his neighborhood, so because of the ice.
Yeah, that's what happened here in 2004. I mean,
and then I don't know if you heard. Did you see his Instagram with KH?
No, I didn't see that.
Apparently, either Maggie or his new puppy Gidget ran out onto the pool cover, fell through. So Ben ran out, jumped in the pool, and had to save the dog.
Wow.
2000, in the snow.
2004, we actually had several people that was killed due to the ice because they was out there trying to cut limbs off their trees, or trees fell on their house.
Well, some people don't know how to use their equipment in the snow.
I agree with that.
And said equipment is not built always to operate in 20-degree weather.
But in 2004, everybody with a chainsaw that knew how to run it was, I mean, there's so much ice you couldn't drive down the street, so you walk down the street and cut all cut all the trees and limbs and stuff you could think about cutting.
I want to say it was around '04. There was a huge blackout all across the Northeast. Like you'd be coming by plane and you could barely see shit.
You guys
You know?
notice that I come in and no one talks in chat anymore? I think that's because everybody went to bed. Yeah, accident.
True, Jen, true.
Very true.
Jen,
crew
just
went-
don't climb on the roof and shovel the roof, okay? Don't shovel the roof.
My crew that I had went 15 years and only had one lost time accident. One.
He slipped.
No. He was running a trimmer and it picked up a rock and hit him in the forehead. Knocked him out cold. I thought he was dead.
Ouch.
Picked up a rock about the size of a $50. Smacked him right there.
Ooh.
Smacked him right there. I thought he was dead. It knocked him out.
At least it wasn't you.
I called the ambulance because I thought it killed him.
I would have given a few minutes, see if he would have came to.
No, we sent him to the hospital because he had a concussion because of it.
What did he hit him right here?
Yeah, it smacked him right in the middle of the forehead. Anytime you get hit that hard and it knocks you out, you pretty much can bet you're going to have a concussion.
You got that right, Jen.
Yeah, he was very lucky it didn't kill him. He's lucky it didn't hit him in the eye, even though he had safety glasses on. He's lucky it still didn't hit him in the eye. It would have busted those safety glasses as hard as it hit him.
I've heard some say that they've hit a rock, it's hit the safe glasses, and then it hit him in the eye.
Yeah. When
Tiny.
you take one of them big trimmers running wide open. I mean,
Tiny.
you take one of them big trimmers running wide open, it picks up something like that and slings it. It's moving at a pretty good little clip. It's gonna
I
hurt.
don't know, Jen. Was he sick afterwards?
No, I don't remember him throwing up. Unless he did in the ambulance on the way to the hospital, I don't know. All I know is when that rock hit him in the forehead, he dropped like a wet dish rag.
What'd you tell him when he came to?
What did I tell him?
Yeah.
You know, that's been so long ago. I don't even know I can't remember what I said.
I thought it would have been something like, "Be more careful."
Yeah. That's only in 15 years. That's the only lost time accident we had. I mean, we had little accidents where people got cut or something like that, but never a lost time accident.
Well, cutting yourself, that's part of the job.
Yeah. We had one that run a truck off in the ditch.
Well, you get wet roads, you slide.
This was on a dry road. He wasn't paying attention to what he was doing.
Did he know where he was going?
He knew he'd been down that road 1,000 times. He just wasn't paying attention.
Oh, he needed one of these.
Do what?
He needed one of these. He needed
I almost give him one of them.
or a good.
That's exactly what I said. I think that's exactly what I said. Don't move. I'm pretty sure I did.
Was the trimmer still running?
Yeah, until I cut it off.
Oh, you're lucky you were right there.
Yeah. I just pulled up in my truck and seen it. When it happened, it happened as soon as I pulled up.
Oh, you were checking on them, and
Yeah. Yeah, I had been to the shop to pick up some I don't know what I went to the shop for to pick up, but I just pulled back up where they was working at.
probably gas.
And then I seen boom, and then seen him drop. I said, "Oh hell!"
What do you do now?
I
Good
got out
night,
of,
Jen.
I don't even remember stopping the truck, but I know I did.
Well, you would have had to stop the truck
Yeah,
in order to have seen him fall.
I think I just jammed it up in park. Well, good night to you.
Because if you didn't put it in park, you would have hit him.
Yeah. Good night to you. God bless, and thank you for coming by. And anytime you see me up here, come on up here. Feel free. More than welcome.
I guess there's nobody else in here.
Nope, it's me and you now. Up here, I'm about all by our lonesome.
Let's see.
It's going on 12 o'clock here.
Oh, I sent you a link to Fecto's Barnes Lawn Care.
Okay.
He and Elms cut up a huge ass tree and I guess basically a creek, but down a steep hill into a creek.
Right.
You can see in the video. The video shows it better than I can explain it. But that is a huge tree.
Ever since that one broke my neck, I try not to cut no more trees.
Oh, you trim a few branches now and then.
Branches, I don't cut no trees down.
If they're only like yay big, yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of shy of cutting them down now.
If it's only like yay big,
Maybe that big.
and only
That's about
7 feet tall.
it.
If it's very taller than you, why not?
No, I'm kind of shy. Kind of shy of cutting them down now.
I got a dead one in the back that's 7 feet tall, and
cut one.
I'm going
one
to cut it down.
One that broke my neck. One that broke my neck was about, I don't know, 17, 18 inches in diameter.
This was only maybe less than 10, but
That one like to got me. It hit me right back there.
but it's dead, so I can just cut it and just let it fall backwards into the woods.
I'm kind of shy. I try not to even pick up a chainsaw if I don't have to.
But then again, I also got to pull out more vine back there, so.
Yep. I keep mine pruned around here so I won't have to have no big limbs to cut down.
Well, this is in the woods. If I didn't pull out the vine, I wouldn't have anywhere to dump anything back there.
Yeah.
Like branches or anything.
Huh? What, your city don't haul them off?
No, the city does. There's a set of woods behind the house.
Oh. Why don't you put them out on
behind
the
the
side of the road?
fence,
and
there's a
let
bit
the
of
city get you
woods, and it goes down to a point, and then it just goes like a cliff, sort of. Not
Yeah.
really a cliff, but it steeper.
Let your city get the limbs. Pull them out on the side of the road and let them get them. That's what I do.
Oh, if it's within a certain size, then yeah, they'll pick it up.
Yeah, here you gotta cut. They can't be no longer than 7 feet long. The limbs.
Yeah, I
If
don't
they
know
over,
what the size is here,
if they
but
over 7 foot, you gotta cut them.
because last fall we pulled out probably a good 20 feet worth of vine at least,
Yeah.
and they took that out without issue.
They don't. They're lazy here.
And that was some of the prickliest things that you can think of.
Yeah.
I had thick gloves on it. At one point, it went right through.
Yeah. Hey, stay right there. I'm gonna go ahead and end this broadcast, but stay right there. Anybody else out there in the chat? Good night. God bless. Take care.
No.
And we're going private right now.